I think it's only important that we give everyone an update on what's been happening with the war between mankind and seagulls, because things are escalating, Sam. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but it's getting...
I've got alerts. Gull alerts.
Well, like gull alerts, like amber alerts.
Yeah. Whenever anything happens, I get a message direct to my brain. I got one of those things Elon's making. It just feeds Seagull news straight to the brain.
Well, it's been out of control. I want to just give everyone an update. If you think things aren't escalating, I saw this video the other day, Sam. You can 3, 2, 1 this. This is a fella trying to get out of his house. And it's not even a pack of seagulls. It's like one specific seagull. It's just aggro as fuck.
I've seen this guy, right? I'm paused on 1 second.
Right.
Hang on, right? We're going to use another scene. Let's see. Does it work? Oh, Alamau. Right, we're in. Right.
Nice, great aliens.
Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I got to turn that up.
Fucking big king's just waiting in that chimney, waiting on me to get out the motor so it can fucking swoop.
Waiting for me to get out the motor.
Fucking dafty, man. Gonna try and fucking film it. 2 seconds. Get a shot like that.
Fucking wee dafty, man. Square going! Square going!
Fuck off, yeah.
Swoop.
Like the fucking state of it, man.
Oh my god, I'm fucking giving a news.
The fucking state of it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, how like, and apparently you can't kill him. I don't give a fuck.
If you're swooping, if it swoops, you're allowed to, mate. I think that's rules.
That's my house.
Yeah, that's rules, but
that's my house, like. You know what I mean? I believe in the castle doctrine.
You can't make a law where you're not allowed to defend yourself from a swooping gull. That's outrageous.
No, I know. And like I said, I believe in the castle doctrine, doubly so when it applies to seagulls. Coming in your gaff and trying to fuck your shit up, swooping at you when you're trying to get in. It's absolutely outrageous. So anyway, that's just to give you an idea where seagulls are at right now. But it's getting worse. I don't know if you saw this story. You know, we had fucking ants. Swarms of ants as well. Did you see this, the flying ant swarm we were getting?
Yeah, I think so. In the UK or, well, yeah.
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 Just, like, it's fucking mental, by the way. I honestly think that maybe there was something to the Bible. It's starting to make more sense. And we might be in end times. We've had plagues of fucking flying ants just swooping over the UK along with everything else. We've got a global plague that's just straight killing everyone. Nobody even knows anything about it. Like, all the people who claim to know are just straight fucking blowing smoke up your ass. Like, oh, yeah, don't worry. You can't catch it off people who are asymptomatic. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. Masks don't work. You need a mask. Masks are mandatory. Like, everyone's all over the fucking place. We haven't got a clue. We're just getting wrecked by a higher power because we deserve it, Sam. That's my theory. But we'll come back to I Hate Apocalypse episode. Just check this out. So this was a story that was over in the Huffington Post. Seagulls drunk from eating flying ants may pose a danger to humans. I mean, I reckon they fucking do. But why? Well, what happens is the flying ants have formic acid in them, right?
Right.
So they eat they get fucking wrecked on, because they're starving anyway, because people haven't been going out and throwing scraps of food around and littering.
Yeah, fuck up. How were they living before we had chip shops and the scruffy ugly cunts? Fucking live your life, but there's plenty. We also ain't fishing as much. There's plenty of fish going.
Ah, yeah, I
lazy cunts, but fuck them. I hope they starve if you are lazy, but get a grip. If seagulls existed longer than us, I'm gonna bet money they have, because they're a bird. That's usually how it works. Like.
I haven't done the math on it. I'm going to say probably...
Someone look up the existence of gulls for me. Have they got us beat?
Based on their behaviour, I would say they were a direct descendant of velociraptors.
Exactly what I mean. They they're dino as fuck, like 100% quarter dinosaur minimum. So if they are fucking like, oh, I'm starving because there's no fucking sausages about, fuck off and die, then. It's time you fucking don't exist anymore. I'm gonna feed you sausages every day. Like, you have to go out there and get fish. That's your job. You're a fish catcher, but so there's no fucking chip meat today. So you're gonna have to go get a fish now, or you're gonna starve and die out. That's the way Darwin told us it works.
No. That is fair enough. I agree with that. Like, but humans. Like, I've. It's funny. I've actually grown sympathetic towards pigeons. Because what I didn't.
They're all right if they're not. They're all right if like they're shit in London because obviously they're just like confident as fuck. But if you go to somewhere where they're a bit fearful, they're sound. Yeah. Like, a wood pigeon's great. Have you seen a wood pigeon, mate? They look beautiful. Yeah. It's got really nice feathers, nice
annoying
colours.
as fuck in the morning, though. They do, ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, like, coming into your fucking hangover space. Outrageous behaviour. But no, what I didn't realise was, those pigeons that you see, like, with one eye and eating cigarette butts off the floor, miserable as fuck, they were domesticated at one point. And then we just gave up on them. We just said, "Fuck this."
Were they? Or like racing pigeons? Or do you mean like?
Yeah, well, that's what they're all descended from. So they were wild birds, and then we were like, "Oh, look at the lovely little pigeons," and we started feeding them. Popular to keep as pets, popular for racing purposes. We used to train them to do the fucking mail. Obviously, used them all through medieval times and that. So we had this like nice little sort of symbiotic relationship. And then we just said, "You know what, mate? You're fucking rats with wings. Fuck right off out of here."
Yeah, so they're just scraps. So they do get scraps.
Yeah, but they're just like hopping around on two fucking legs in a town, like, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking, we're like, you're fucking scum, you are, like, absolute scum.
I used to be a world champion one day.
Yeah, I used to deliver your mail. Like, we just don't give a fuck, like. So I've grown to feel sympathetic for the pigeon. Not seagulls, mind. By the way.
Fuck the gulls.
Oh, 100% fuck the gulls. Someone says seagulls have existed for 30 million years.
Millions of years on us.
Yeah, that's like sharks or something. No, they've got the same brain as a shark. That's all you need to know.
Imagine if sharks started dying out because we stopped dropping fish in the ocean for them. Like, oh, my belly. Like, oh, my belly. Well, fuck off.
Well, to be fair, maybe we shouldn't talk about what we are dropping in the ocean.
What are
Probably
we
should.
What's
well,
going
just everything in it. Shit, toxic
right,
waste.
Yeah.
I mean, we are wrecking fish like at a rapid rate. So yeah, we just won't talk about that.
But it's fine with there's so much deep ocean that we haven't explored. There's no rubbish down there, mate. You can just get deeper, lads. You'll be fine. Just keep going deeper.
Yeah, it's a shame about all the animals that can't live at the pressure down there, like, because they haven't been adapted to it.
The ones that can will get bigger, because the deeper you go, the bigger you grow. Because the bigger you are, the more efficient you are. So imagine the size of the fucking jellyfish and shit, mate.
And now we have Cthulhu. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, he's already down there, I'm sure, mate. Just waiting.
Mate, I've said it many times, like, it's a real hard toss-up for me. But if I had to choose one, like, at absolute gunpoint, right, and assuming I can't just take the bullet, which I definitely prefer, if they said to me, you have to go into space or you have to go down as deep as we can possibly go in the ocean in one of them submersibles, I'll take space.
Well,
because at least I know there's no life up there. You know?
There are. Well, you don't, though. What part of space are you going to?
Just the fucking International Space Station.
Oh, yeah, that's easy as fuck. But I'd go under. I'd prefer to go under if there's a guarantee that I won't die. Like if it's like some sort of fucking,
no guarantees in this world, Sam.
Right, I was on for some sort of magical submarine, like that isn't going to get crushed by the pressure and or fucking eaten by a giant megalodon. This fucking
fuck that, mate. I've seen that movie as well, The Meg, with Jason Statham. Shite, like.
I assume so, like.
They've just stopped making movies because of coronavirus, so I am literally just watching any old shite.
The Meg. Next week,
just watch
the
it,
Smeg.
Yeah, the Smeg. The giant megalithic penis that's never been washed, swimming through the ocean. Anyway, back to these ants, right? So the ants have fucking formic acid in them. And when the seagulls gobble down all these fucking ants, they just get wrecked. They get wrecked on the formic acid, so they start.
I wonder if they do it on purpose. Are they like fucking dolphins who get high off puffer fish?
Well, seagulls they do have a brain. I mean, they're not like chickens or nothing. They know what they're doing. Like, that's another reason why I can't stand them. They know they're being cunts.
Yeah.
They know their behavior's unreasonable. Even though they're not domesticated. Like, they do know it when they're doing it, mate. Of course
your behaviour is unreasonable.
Yeah, they
like
do.
A headmaster or something.
Yeah. 100% they know what they're doing. They know it's fucking bad behavior.
Always the same faces in here, innit? Always the same faces I see in here.
Always the same beaky faces. But But anyway, yeah, so the formic acid is getting them wrecked. So then what this makes them do is they start getting wide, like, you know, they start trying to get wide with everyone. So they've been deliberately flying into windows, getting fucking Larry if they see someone in there, flying into moving cars.
Larry.
Yeah, and they're flying in so hard. Sometimes they're even flying in their own nets. Killing themselves outright.
Wow.
According to a report in the Daily Star that was a follow-up on this, it said, I have seen the crushed bodies of around half a dozen gulls on main roads around the city.
What's going on?
Normally they fly off before getting anywhere near a vehicle, but at the moment they're just getting mown down. So,
do you reckon they're sad to something? It's just take me, mate.
Nah, I reckon it's like what I said. I reckon, you know what it's like when you've had a few fucking sherbets and you think you can batter anyone.
Well, they're trying to fight cars.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all thought we can take on a car.
Never me.
Never you.
Never me. I don't generally fight man-made machinery, but...
I had a mate called Stod who two-footed himself through a windscreen.
Yeah, but he still lost.
Imagine how much force. Well, he was stuck in it for a bit. Like, he had to punch his way out while an alarm was going off.
Yeah, exactly. So he went the decision, and the judges have chosen the car.
I mean, you know, on points, like.
He went the distance, like, championship rounds.
So, just saying. He also screamed, "Are you a gladiator?" before he did it.
As
he was singing the gladiator song, no joke. Like, yeah, 100%. Like,
why did he choose that car? Was he angry at someone, or was it just random selection of?
Oh, mate. This is back in the day when we were like just straight living on benches, practically. Like, it was fucking the homeless drug addicted days. So it was just entertainment purposes. Yeah, he just screamed, "Are you a gladiator?" Like, two-footed through this car windscreen, got stuck in, cut all his arms trying to get out. Like, we've been drinking Thunderbirds all day.
Of course you had.
Been drinking Thunderbirds. That stuff will make you think you can wreck a car. That's my point. Oh. You know. The ants are the equivalent of Thunderbirds to the fucking gulls, you know? So that's the last thing you need is fucking Larry pissed up gulls.
Well,
right?
they're necking themselves, mate, so maybe we should just fucking booze them up.
What, just let
them fly in the windows?
Take its course, like.
Yeah. If they're going to die out because we haven't given them a sausage for fucking 3 months, then fuck them. Just one Thunderbird about.
One other theory is that... you know, it could also be linked to all of the stuff that's been happening during the pandemic. Like they're becoming more for the birds, like more bold and aggressive in their behavior because they're having to take more risks to essentially survive. Sense. But it's like you say though. I don't understand.
Go to the sea.
Yeah,
why are you in the road, you mad cunt? You're a bird that you love fish, so just go to the sea.
Yeah.
So you want to know what's still happening during the pandemic? People are still fishing. So when you go and harass the fishermen, just free fish right there.
I'll read you this comment from the RSPB. That's the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. Oh, Tony Whitehead.
I don't want to use. Oh, Whitehead. Tony Whitehead.
And it's such a perfect name, isn't it?
Oh, what a fucking nerd.
Hello,
this one's going to be.
Tony Whitehead here. No, but it is pretty embarrassing. It really made me laugh.
Go on then, Tony Pimple.
Right. So here he says, right, why is there an increased appetite for the bugs? And he said, the gulls are mad for them. There has been a massive emergence of the ants over the last 3 days, and they are like little treats for the gulls. They are like M&Ms to them.
God,
you can see he's a wild cunt at parties. Like, you couldn't think of a more addictive substance than M&Ms. Tony Whitehead, ladies and gentlemen.
Tony Whitehead's had a couple of M&Ms tonight. Watch out.
Yeah, he's like, fucking hell, darling.
You know what? I'm counting my calories today, and I think I can squeeze a couple of M&Ms in. Let's go wild.
Yeah, and I might, might be feeling a bit frisky
later
on.
For some 5 minutes.
For my fight, we might have 5 minutes of perfectly functional missionary sex later on with the lights off. Socks on, of course, in case the phone rings. But anyway, Siri, what is projection?
Hello?
I let you off once before, but you still got the nerve to come back here and make trouble again. Eh?
And say, children, what does it all mean?